Good morning, Green Wave. My name is John Special, and I'm absolutely honored to stand here in front of you this morning as your senior class president. We are gathered here to celebrate the past 4 years and everything we've accomplished. Today marks a truly monumental day in our lives, and we would be remiss if we didn't thank those who helped us along our way. To our friends and family in attendance, thank you for helping us from the sidelines, whether that was helping us with our homework or taking us to get supplies for the project that we knew about for 2 weeks but just decided to begin working on the night before it was due. To our teachers, you have taught us much more than the required curriculum. You have taught us how to use our education to better ourselves in the real world and how to persevere no matter the obstacle, even a global pandemic. No amount of thanks will ever be enough for all that you have done. Graduates, please join me in taking a moment to silently reflect on the past 12 years and the individuals who have helped us along the way. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job, that was beautiful.
Graduates, you may be seated. Good morning and welcome on this soggy but very joyful Saturday. My name is Amy Litz, and I have the honor of introducing Lily Campo, your 2023 Summerville High School salutatorian. I know. When Lily asked for me to speak on her behalf, I thought, how is it possible to describe all the wonderful attributes of this young lady? And a single word popped in my head and it just kind of stuck there on repeat. And that word is exceptional. Lily is exceptional. An exceptional student. I taught her in medical interventions, and let me tell you, I quickly figured out to always grade her paper first, because if she missed something, then I probably had it marked wrong in my key. Though she would never have pointed it out, because she's exceptionally kind and humble. Lily is an exceptional athlete, a varsity tennis player with a quiet demeanor, but a fierce competitor, and a practitioner of martial arts for 7 years. Lily is an exceptional daughter. The Campo family are remarkably close, and last year, Lily steadfastly stayed by her father's side as he battled cancer and won. Lily is an exceptional leader, a 4-year dedicated member and president of HOSA, for which I'm an advisor. Her medical innovation team placing in the top 3 2 years in a row at the State Leadership Conference, and then traveling to Nashville for an international competition. At these conferences, I got to see a different side of Lily, fun, kind, and inclusive, a true mark of a leader. She even brought some of her signature sparkly hair extensions to share with all of us so we could have a little bit of her sparkle. I'm so proud of you, Lily, and all your accomplishments. Lily has been accepted into the Clemson's Honor College, majoring in nursing, and I cannot think of a better profession for her. Lily is exactly the person we all want taking care of ourselves or our loved ones. Calm, strong, intelligent, and exceptional. Congratulations, Lily.
Good morning. When I was a junior marshal at last year's graduation ceremony, I thought to myself, I really should pay attention to these speeches because that might be me on that stage next year. And when I was writing this speech in my pajamas about 3 days ago, knowing that I finally made it up on the stage, I realized something. I can say anything. I also realized I don't remember anything from those speeches last year. So class of 2023, what I want you to remember from my speech is that I'm proud of us, and you should be too. Because today is not just a ceremony where we get to be dressed up, take cute pictures, and have all the attention on us. Today is a celebration of our entire academic journey up to this point, 12 years. Some of you I have known for a majority of those 12 years. Many of you I am meeting for the first time today, but I know that all of you have grown, changed, and became your own person. Most of you anyways. Some of you have had the same exact haircut for the entire time I've known you. But that's okay. It's good to have familiar things that remind you of home, especially when all of us will soon embark on a new adventure. I am proud of you, not because you came to the ceremony today, but because you made it here to this point. I firsthand know that we have had a challenging high school experience, but also that we overcame it. I know that who we are today isn't just who we are at this moment. You, the graduate, are still all of your past selves. Who you are does not go away as time passes. You just gain more versions of yourself. You have layers, like an onion, or maybe more like a good croissant. I was once a high schooler that was stressed out all the time. I was once a freshman who was nervous to walk through the doors on my first day of high school. I was once a middle schooler that did not know that wearing bedazzled knee-length jean shorts should have been a fashion crime. I was once a girl who would ride home on the handlebars of my dad's bike and eat an afternoon snack made by my mom when I was in elementary school. See, I do not think that these parts of myself ever went away. They still live within me. I think that's one of the beauties of growing older, that I'll get to meet more and more versions of myself. So today, class of 2023, you should be proud of yourself and all the versions and memories that make up who you are. With that, I welcome all of you to the Summerville High School Class of 2023 graduation ceremony.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2023 commencement exercises for Summerville High School. It is truly an honor to be a part of this celebration. This celebration cannot be possible without the individuals sitting on the stage. I'd like to recognize our district leadership. First off, Dr. Shane Robbins, Superintendent. Mr. Chad Doherty, Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Kenneth Wilson, Assistant Superintendent. Ms. Karen Radcliffe, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. Dr. Greg Harrison, Executive Director of Special Programs. Mrs. Christy Sealander, Assistant Director of Secondary Schools. Mrs. Gayla Mercer Brown, Assistant Director of Counseling Services. I'd also like to recognize our Dorchester District 2 Board of Trustees. Ms. Gail Hughes, Board Chair. Dr. Ashley Wimberly, Vice Chair. Mrs. Kelly Bates. Mr. Justin Farnsworth. And Mr. Evan Guthrie. I would be remiss if I did not recognize a group of individuals who give of themselves selflessly on a daily basis at Summerville High School. I'd like to take this moment to personally thank our outstanding faculty and staff for all that they do each and every day for our students. Would you please give them a round of applause? It is with great honor, as a son of a retired Navy Master Chief, that I ask our graduates who have enlisted in the military to stand and remain standing. Give them a round of applause. At this time, I'd also like to invite our guests who are serving or has served to stand and be recognized and remain standing as the Summerville High School Band performs America the Beautiful. Thank you again for your service and sacrifice to our country. Members of the class of 2020, it is 23. It is graduation day. Ooh, skipped a few years. As I pondered on what significant remarks I should make to you on this special day, I was overcome with a feeling of optimism. I was overcome with optimism because I have no doubt the class of 2023 will do great things. You are intelligent, compassionate, hardworking, and most of all, you are outstanding young men and women. It does not take a long look at our world to understand why the world needs this group of outstanding young men and women. But today I want to talk to you about the tightrope walk of life. Tightrope walking has been a traditional symbol of the balance of power. Weight, counterweight. Tightrope walking means maintaining your balance between two opposite positions, proceeding very cautiously, so that you avoid either of the two equally bad situations. Life's walk is about striving to keep balance. As you can imagine, when you're walking along the rope, we want to have great balance. The better the balance, the easier the walk. So should life. In life, you will be balancing between making a difference in this ever-crazy world and enjoying life, enjoying the walk. On one side of the rope, I challenge you to go forward and make a difference in this new and ever-changing world. Set your sights high and reach for the stars. No doubt, there will be hurdles and roadblocks. You will reach points in your life where you must choose between what is right and what is easy. Your abilities are void if you cannot use your skills and talents to make the right decision. Napoleon Bonaparte once said, "The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want for the moment." I am confident that you, the class of 2023, are a group of young men and women who will make the correct decision to better the world. On the other side of the rope of life, make sure you take time to simply enjoy life. In life, we only get one walk across the tightrope. Take time when you're walking to just enjoy the view. Enjoy the special moments. Enjoy your special people and your special relationships. Eleanor Roosevelt once stated, "The purpose of life, after all, is to live it. To taste experience to the utmost. To reach out eagerly without fear for newer and richer experiences." As you sit and wait to turn your tassel today, realize you have reached a momentous benchmark in your journey of life. Still, you are ending one leg of life's journey to begin embarking on the next. Do whatever it takes to make it the life you are dreaming of today. Leonardo da Vinci once stated, "I have been impressed with urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do." Remember always that no matter how far you travel away from this place, Summerville High School will always be your home. We wish you happiness, success, and self-discipline to make your life something you are proud of, and hope you know that you always have the support of your Green Wave family. On a personal note, I want to thank the class of 2023 for allowing me to share in your high school experience. You have done amazing work in continuing the rich legacy of excellence that has come before you. You are and always will be the mighty Green Wave. I am honored to have been your principal. Congratulations to all of you. I could not be prouder. Thank you, class of 2023. God bless.
Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Derek Ayers, and I'm so honored to introduce your valedictorian. I never had the pleasure of having him in class, but I was fortunate to have coached him in football, wrestling, and soccer, and even more fortunate to have him ride to school with me for the last 12 years. As many of you know, he's my son. Before I get started, Mason wanted me to take just a second to thank people that have helped him get to where he is today. There isn't a man in this building better than Coach Darryl Tucker. He contributed to the success of so many. He's contributed to the success of so many of our students at Summerville. Coach Tucker supported Mason in all of his sports. Next, Coach Ian Rafferty. He pushed Mason hard in the weight room. Mason is stronger and tougher because of his time playing football at Summerville. Mason loved playing football for the Green Wave. Finally, I need to mention our athletic trainers. At Summerville, we're lucky to have two of the best in the business. Scott Little and DJ Church are really, really good. They're really good at what they do. But this is supposed to be about your valedictorian, so let me get started. There are many words that I could use to describe this young man. He's humble and quiet, but a fierce competitor. Mason comes from a very humble background. He didn't have the luxury of growing up in Summerville. He was born and raised in a tiny town in the tip top of Dorchester County. He's lived in a 130-year-old farmhouse his entire life. He spent hours upon hours studying in the car while driving back and forth. Luckily, he inherited his mother's work ethic and learned how to manage his time early. His competitive spirit, coupled with a realization that he needed to fit studying in whenever he could, has led him into where he is today. I can spend an hour talking about his academic accomplishments here at Summerville, but you already know he's strong academically. A few weeks ago, he was awarded an associate's degree from Trident Technical College, where he graduated magna cum laude. Ironically, he was a college graduate before he was a high school graduate. And I will tell you, he has been awarded $544,000 in academic scholarships. Over $500,000 in scholarships. I will tell you, he's been accepted into the honors colleges of several of the top universities in the South. We're proud of everything that he's accomplished in the classroom. He graduated with 45.5 credits, nearly double what you need to earn a high school diploma. He could have graduated high school at the end of his sophomore year. But he didn't want to graduate. He wanted to remain in school so he could keep playing for the mighty Green Wave. It's not often an athlete wins valedictorian, especially in the school the size of Summerville. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention some of his athletic accomplishments as well. Make no mistake, Mason loved being a Green Wave athlete. I saw the hurt in his eyes after his last football game, his last wrestling match, and his last soccer game. Again, he loved being one of you. It's remarkable that he was able to accomplish everything in the classroom with his sports schedule. He was selected the 5A Player of the Week, Scholar Athlete of the Week, All-Region, All-Low Country, All-State, Lower State Champion, and was an individual state champion. He was also a North-South All-Star. He's the only senior male that lettered in 3 sports this year. He was good enough to be recruited and play any of his 3 sports at the collegiate level. And although despite the opportunity to attend some academically prestigious universities, he ultimately decided to accept an offer to stay close to home. He will join the long gray line and will be a Division I wrestler for the Citadel. In true Mason fashion, he hasn't taken the last few weeks off. The day after his last AP exam, he started practicing with his new team. He just finished his 3rd week of wrestling practice at the Citadel. He realized very quickly that collegiate wrestling will be very tough, but we know he'll excel because of his time here. We will miss him in the halls, and we will certainly miss him on the fields and the gym. But class of 2023, I present to you the grandson of John and Eileen Leone, your valedictorian, Mason Michael Ayers.
Thank you. Good morning, class of 2023. I am both humbled and honored to stand in front of you today. I'm going to be honest, I don't really enjoy public speaking. I have to say, when people told me to just imagine the crowd naked, that I wouldn't get nervous, well, I'm still nervous. But I'm excited to be here nonetheless. I would first like to congratulate everyone on making it to this special day. Most of us have been looking forward to graduation since we started school, and here we are. Before I get started, there are some important people in my life in which I would like to thank. First, my parents, Coach Derek and Christina Ayers, along with my brother. They have both pushed me and supported me in achieving all my goals, and with that, I love them. Next, Coach Daryl Tucker. He has been like a second father to me and so many others around our school. He is much more worried about turning out good people than how many wrestling matches he wins. This is why he is such a special coach. Our school is a much better place because of men like Coach Tucker. Secondly, I need to thank Miss Beth Stillinger. Before she was a great assistant principal at Gregg, she was an even greater English teacher at DuBose Middle School. She gave me the confidence of writing that I didn't have. She stuck with me when I needed it and taught me something that didn't come natural to me. I also need to thank Miss Tammy Pye. She instilled a love for engineering and learning. She has always checked on me and followed me and supported my successes through school. Everyone deserves a teacher like Miss Pye. And finally, I have to thank our maintenance man, Mr. Bubba Phillips. If you knew how many times he had to unlock my car after I locked my keys in there, you would laugh. Bubba, I'm gonna need you on speed dial while I'm at the Citadel. Well, what a bizarre 4 years we've had. When we started our freshman year, who would have known that the next 4 years would mean for us? Just think about everything we have experienced. From struggling to find our classes during the first weeks of freshman year, to surviving the great school fire during our senior year. We have experienced more than most classes have. We experienced a school shutdown. We were forced to learn how to be virtual students while being virtual. We were in school, and back out again. We had to learn through plexiglass boxes. We had our sports seasons canceled and postponed. And despite many of these challenges we have faced, we had so many teachers and administrators that were right there with us. I cannot commend the staff at Summerville High enough for their hard work over the last 4 years. It was difficult for them as well. Hopefully you realize how fortunate we are to have attended Summerville during this time. Our class is strong because of everything we have gone through. We are resilient, and just think about some of our accomplishments. First, a huge congratulations to our softball team. They won a state championship Wednesday night. Our wrestling and tennis teams were both lower state champions. Our football, baseball, basketball, cheerleading, and volleyball also had unbelievable seasons. We as a class won 10 region championships this year. We also had over 20 of our classmates sign athletic scholarships. Academically and athletically, our class stands strong against any previous one. Unfortunately, this will be our last time our class is completely together, but Summerville High has prepared us for the future. In closing, class of 2023, as we are prepared to take on the world because of Summerville High, it's not the brick and mortar that makes the school. We are lucky to have great teachers that have guided us along the way. And as we start our own journey, I want to congratulate each one of you for sitting here. I want to congratulate you for taking the next step in life and encourage you to make the world a better place. In the words of the Tams and their sweet Carolina Beach music, be young, be foolish, but be happy. I wish you a happy and fulfilling life. Class of 2023, I'm proud to call you Summerville alumni and even prouder to be one of you. Thank you.
Hey, how about a round of applause for Olivia and Mason, your salutatorian and valedictorian. And Mason, I'll just start off by saying this. The older you get, public speaking doesn't get any easier, and I'm definitely not going to try to picture all these people naked, so I don't think that'd be a good start. No, dear graduates, faculty, staff, parents, and distinguished guests, as the superintendent of Dorchester School District 2, it is my honor, my definite honor, to stand before you today as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2023. This is a momentous occasion. and I'm proud to be a part of it. I do promise to keep my speech short. I know I'm one of the things that's holding you up from getting your diplomas, and it's going to take a little while. That's a bunch of Kelly Green I see out there, and so I'll keep my remarks short. But to the graduates, I want to say congratulations. You've worked hard, and you have earned this moment. You overcome challenges, you faced adversity, and persevered through difficult times. It would be an understatement to say that your 4 years of high school have been anything but typical. However, you have shown resilience, determination, and commitment to excellence. It's hard to comprehend all you've been through when you consider the normal trials of entering high school as a freshman to one of the greatest challenges for all of us that came in the spring of that same year that drastically changed your course. Yet here you are today, future leaders of our society, and I have no doubt you will make a positive impact on our world. To the faculty and staff, I want to say thank you. You've dedicated your lives to educating and inspiring our next generation. You've gone above and beyond to ensure that our students receive the best possible education. You have provided guidance, support, and demonstrated the ability to adapt and mentorship to our graduates, and for that, we're all grateful. To the parents and families, I want to say thank you as well. You've been there for our graduates every step of the way, and you've provided encouragement and support and played a vital role in your students' success. You should be proud of all they've accomplished, and we're grateful for your unwavering support. As we celebrate this moment, I want to remind our graduates that this is just the beginning. You're embarking on a new journey, and the road ahead will not always be easy. You'll face challenges, setbacks, and failures, but you must remember that these are just temporary obstacles that you can overcome. It does not mean that you're not good enough or you're not meant for that which you desire. In the words of Denzel Washington at one of his commencement addresses, he said, "When you fail, fail forward. Every failed experiment is a step closer to success. You've got to take risks. Simply put, it means for you to succeed at the highest level, you have to continue and must refine and improve your skills, your knowledge, and determination to achieve your dreams. If you do this, I have no doubt you'll be successful." As you move forward, I encourage you to stay true to yourselves, find and follow your passion, and have the courage of conviction to never give up. You have the power to make a difference in this world, and it all starts with the choices that you make today. Be kind, compassionate, empathetic towards others, and always stand up for what is right. If you do these things, I'm certain you'll be successful. So in closing, once again, congratulations to the class of 2023. You've accomplished so much, as you've heard your speakers talk about, and you have so much to be proud of. As my very first graduating class as the superintendent of Dorchester School District 2, you will have a permanent place in my heart. I wish you all the best as you embark on this new journey, and we look forward to seeing all that you will achieve in the years to come. Congratulations.
The faculty and seniors respectfully request your cooperation as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2023 in a dignified and respectful manner. All names are important to family and friends. Please help us to ensure that all names are heard by holding your applause and celebration until all seniors are recognized. Please do not leave your seats to take pictures or videos. A photographer will take each graduate's picture as they cross the stage. Also, remain in place until the graduates recess from the Coliseum floor. At this time, please check to ensure that your cell phone is off or silenced. I ask that you refrain from using air horns or noisemakers of any kind that may detract from this ceremony. The class of 2023 thanks you in advance for your cooperation. And I present the 2023 Summerville High School valedictorian, Mason Michael Ayers. Presenting the 2023 Summerville High School salutatorian, Olivia Mala Campo. And now, presenting the Distinguished Honor Graduates, Leighton Jane Adamitis, Parker Douglas Azevedo, Aubrey Nicole Boyle, Kylie Rose Brennan, Molly Elizabeth Brennan, Demi Simone Brinkley, Angel I. Brown, Nyasia Mieka Brown, Luke Christian Brusso, Malaya Lee Buchanan, Ridgely Clayton Bunch, Victoria Ray Bunting, Isaac Charles Burtis, Emily Eileen Burton, Armani Lachey Canty, Avery Lynn Caraher, Kayla Marie Carter, Cameron Riley Cheshire, Isaac William Cinnamon, Riley Grace Clark, Grace Myrtle Clayton, McCoy Henderson Collier, Martha Carol Comer, Madeline Kate Conley, Alexandra Maria Contreras, Ansley Grace Cook, Carter Alexander Cook, Matthew Joseph Cook, Andrew Shin Coppage, Trent Matthew Dobbles, Luke James Daly, Maria Elizabeth Davis, Lily Ann Deller, Michaela Ruth Derrickson, Victoria Ashlyn Diggett, Samuel Daughtry Demusio, Chana Elizabeth Driggers, Hallie Anna Driggers, Kiara Lynn Edgen, Keith Philip Elmore Jr., Maya Maping Irvin, Savannah Grace Everard, Amaya Janae Mizell, Otmar Gael Farias, Logan Howard Farless, Cecilia Elizabeth Favero, Adelaide Parker Forlano, Abigail Yvonne Garvin, Isabella Lynn Gaudioso, Shantaria Monasia Geddes, Caroline Grace Gillum, Bryn Marie Greenwood, William Andrew Gross, Crystal Guadarrama Milan, Benjamin Robert Gilliam, Tyreek Christian Hamilton, Dylan Anthony Hannon, Madison Elise Harkleroad, Lillian Elizabeth Hicks, Patrick Anthony Higgins, Rachel Elizabeth Holloway, Kylie Amber Hersey, Catherine Reed Hutto, Madeline Lavelle Imlay, Aiden Jakes Jackson, Kaylee Jordan Jacobs, Charles Thomas Jenkins III, Emmett Dean Johnson, Alyssa Jordan Jones, Haley Morgan Jones, Sabrina Carolyn Jones, Sarah Suzanne Jones, Gerardo Juarez Martinez, Max Stickney Cadrick, Rachel Hermione Calbuck, Cooper Andrew Kelly, Savannah Caitlin Kirkwood. Marina Dimitrievna Kontrakova. Amaya Marie Kowalczyk. Olivia Robin Krantz. Anthony Murdoch Lemon III. Eric Lacona de los Santos. Mary Abigail Litz. Melissa Gabriel Machado. Spencer Curtis Mahaffey. Dylan Scott Martin. Casey Carlotta Mazzullo. Braylon Channing Mikomiski. Colin James McCormick. Nicholas Andrew Mikulski. Samantha Grace Miller. Timothy Fletcher Miller. Devin James Moose. Joshua Daniel Moreno. Cyrus Timothy Paul Moss. Randall Johns Myers. Remedios Edward Naval. Dorothy Erno Indioro. Taylor Ann Nicholson. Savannah Renee Norris. Emma Elaine Norton. Madeline Olivia Norwood. Joanna May Oates. John Daniel O'Connell. Jaylee Paige O'Neill. Catherine Milani Pez. Delon Sheree Pettigrew. Amelia May Peza. Madison Lee Pinkney. Jonathan Scott Goodyear Price. Bridget Mary Quinn. Allison Nicole Robertson. Jane Marie Robichaud. Raquel Lavonda Darlise Robinson. Caleb Joshua Rogers. Louis Dylan Rosario. Alyssa Kaylee Rosen. Alexander Zachary Ross. Jacob Breer Russ. Stephen Eduardo Sanchez. Madeline Faye Sapp. Eli Truitt Savage. Jack Michael Scahill. Trevor Nicholas Schickler. Dane Olivia Scheidenhelm. Hattie Morgan Segelkin. Carly Faith Shady. Lucy Carol Shutt. Steve Manuel Simpkins Jr. Andrew Michael Simpson. Isabel Ann Sklar. Hannah Madison Smith. Ivy Rose Smith. Kyrique Marquise Xavier Smith. Taylor Renee Sommer. John David Special. Mary Grace Stelzer. Mara Jade Stopper Pearson. Skylar Lavy Strickland. Nicholas Charles Tennant. Rowan Cademan Thomas. Abigail Lauren Threet. Coleman Pierce Turner. Connor Holton Tuttle. Marley Ann Umflett. Haley J. Vaughn. Mariella Elizabeth Vidor. Emily Eva Vining. Brooke Alyssa Wallace. Judah Emmanuel Williams. Christopher William Wimberly Jr. Brennan Catherine Wolf. Lauren Michelle Worthy. Gianna Marie Zockel. Please give a round of applause to our distinguished honor graduates. And now, presenting the honor graduates, Supreme Jamel Arif Addison, Cole Evan Amick. Trevor Andrew Ashline. Benjamin William Barrett. Colin Ryan Battle. Bryson James Bennett. Antonia Marche Brewer. Jackson Elliott Brown. Nathan Daniel Brownlee. Morgan Olivia Caddy. Riley Scott Cahill. Hannah Elizabeth Chestnut. Talia Louisa Cox. Spencer Avery Cross. Mia Sophia Cruz Gonzalez. Audrey Isabella Davis. Malachi Thomas Dees. Macy Taylor Doggett. Jocelyn Dominguez Salazar. Allison May Dupree. Sophia Grace Ender. Emma Raylyn Fadley. Zoe Octavia Farmer. Brooke Ann Farrell. Maria Alicia Ferrer. Gabriel Catherine Ford. Lauren Ashley Gallick. Dylan Matthew Gandy. Sammy Joe Gann. Davis Marshall Garris. Tyler Christopher Gervais. Caroline Rose Gilstrap. Jesse Sawyer Gray. Rachel Hope Green. Jackson Avery Gwynn. Elizabeth Michelle Harbison. Elijah Jordan Harris. Riley Kathleen Harubin. Jacqueline Ashley Holt. Lauren Elizabeth Hutto. Ariel Marie Immer. Justasia Latrell Jenkins. Michael Andrew Jenkins Jr. Kyler Renee Jarito. Ethan Joseph Jones. Landon Michael Castelhun. Hayden Grace Keefe. Madison Elizabeth Kintner. Alexi Croman. Nikolai Ariana Lewis. Miki Liu. Jaquan David Rashad Macon. Colby Lee Markle. Zaria Achille Masha. Joshua Adam Matusik. Campbell Gage McCurry. Amaya Ojane Melton. Caleb Joseph Murphy. Julia Gray Nye. Reese Addie Page. Roman James Page. Sydney Elizabeth Perry. Derek Alexander Price. Gabby Ramirez. Zachary Ryan Roth. Sanai Alicia Roper. Bryce Matthew Salyers II. Nisi Nicole Saravia. Lauren Elizabeth Sayetta. Jolani Kennedy Seabrook. Aiden Price Sealander. Ashton Elizabeth Shirley. Olivia Ann Smith. Gavin Nathaniel Stevenson. Mackenzie May Inez Stillinger. Lauren Kelsey Swain. Casey Alexandria Swan. Parker Jalen Swift. Christopher Michael Thomas Santiago. Jasmine Ann Thompson. Sarah Olivia Wagoner. Robert Francis Webb III. David Hastings Widener. David Robert Wilbur Jr. Madison Sage Wilkes. Jordan Parker Wills. Amelia Paris Wilson. India Andrea Wilson. Sandra Darlene Wilson. Madison Brianne Wyndham. Alea Monet Wright. Rebecca Cecilia Yohe. Please give a round of applause to our honor graduates. And now, presenting the rest of the class of 2023, Bryce William Aiken. Lydia Isabella Albright. Bailey Logan Aldrich. Jada Patrice Allen. Aaron Jacob Alseth. Angelina Isabella Alou. Andres Alvarez Rivero Jr. Madeline Paige Anderson. Anaya Carolyn Andrews. Brandon Alexander Angeles. Isaiah Sabino Orejo. Alejandro Manzano Arenas. Janae Siawa Asamoah. Serenity Shalea Addles. Marciano Alonzo Austin. Isabella Grace Avery. Alex Avila Hernandez. Kaylin Elizabeth Ayers. Zeus Philippe Ayona. Blair Kathleen Bailey. Jackson Hamilton Bailey. Nashawn Almonte Bailey. Shania Armani Banks. Catherine Barrera Mahena. Logan O'Neill Baumgardner. Juan Alex Bautista Garcia. Roberto Bautista Martinez. Alexandra Vanessa Becerra Alvarez. Nicholas Taylor Belknap. Aurora Elise Bennett. Shayla Chastine Benton. William Montgomery Benton. Natalie Grace Berlanda. Emily Claire Berthume. Katen Joan Black. Nicole Ann Blackard. Parker Scott Blackman. Keegan Jace Blakemore. Paris Nicole Blissett. Kylie Chandler Blitch. Devarius Lorenzo Blunt. Dominic Ricardo Bacabella. Andrew Keegan Bonner. Patricia Marie Bosley. David Micah Bowens III. Elizabeth Rose Bowens. Kaylee Rose Bowers. Kellen Chandler Boyd. Amber Elizabeth Boyle. Ryan Sebastian Bramlett. Jaden Keon Britt. Matthew James Britton. Stephen Bradley Brooks. Xaviana Lachelle Brooks. Abigail Marie Brown. Kayla Antonique Brown. Connor Daniel Brown. Emma Lynn Michelle Brown. Oksana Janae Brown. Tiana Quanisha Brown. Addison Caroline Browning. Andrew Warren Brunson. Kendall Orion Buchanan. Candace Danielle Bunch. Malachi Jerome Bunt. Alyssa Grace Burnham. Riley Suzanne Burns. Kelsey Renee Calabrese. Michael Isaiah Kiona Cambra. Kamel Laron Cannon. Asaria Laisha Canty. Corbin Donald Carlson. Heaven Lee Carlson. Madison Gail Carson. Tony Carter III. Tori Marie Carter. Swaquez Tajay Chapman. Alexis Marie Sharpie. Hayden Aubrey Sharpie. Andres Chavez Morales. Cameron Bryce Childers. Javion Diamante Jermel Chisholm. Krishan Dylon Cohen. Ariana Sadira Coleman. Zoe Dakira Coleman. Lauren Elizabeth Collins. Jan Luis Colon Morales. Grace Ryan Cook. Matthew Leroy Coombs. Tamalje Tyon Cooper. Jaden Alyssa Corley. Alexis Gabriel Korn. Graydon Robert Cornett. Joshua Landon Coriel. Maggie Lou Counts. Brandon Frederick Courtney. Nancy Mariella Coz Matias. Marcos Andrew Cruz. Denales Marie Cruz Santos. Zachary William Culleney. Annelle Elizabeth Culp. Isabella Rose Cumby. Joshua Landon Cummings. Christopher Lee Daniels IV. Gavin Howard Davies. Delvin Cornell Davis Jr. Heather Grayson Davis. Olivia Ann Davis. Keely Nevea Dean. Carmel Sion Dees. Adara Jolyn DeBello. Nicholas Michael DeFelice. Selena Vanessa Della Riva. Jade Andrea Deloach. Shania Diane DeWeese. Andres Diaz Mendez. Adriana Nicole Desesser. Colin Jared DeMola. Matthew Joshua Porter Dings. Elizabeth Louise Driver. Lawson Bradley DeFore. Braden Lee Dukes. Charles Dwayne Dunning III. Savannah Grace Dutton. Allison Jade Eaton. Daniel Paul Eddy. Darquavian Donta Ellis. Eric Matthew Ingerman. Nyla Alina Epps. Austin Alexander Erickson. Aaliyah Simone Denise Fan. Divine Kyrie Farabee. Kira Elise Ferguson. Keandre Tyree Juwan Farrell. Reagan Lisette Foster. Jada Simone Fountain. Malachi Martrell Fowler. Logan Anthony Franco. Shamari Nicole Lysandra Frazier. Jacob Bruce Freeman. Blaine Stephen Fulton. Bryce Matthew Fulton. Dewan Leon Fulton. Santasia Nevea Cachet Fayal. Grisela Lenore Garcia. Aubrey Renee Garrett. Michael Timothy Garrett. Jocelyn Paige Geislinger. Justin Lamarck Gethers Jr. Aaliyah Corin Gibbs. Hannah Elizabeth Gifford. Jade Janice Gilchrist. Reagan Lambert Gill. Malachi Damari Glover. Trenton Braden Allen Goetz. Naleshka Yadalis Gomez Medina. Thomas Joseph Goodwin. Brianna Mackenzie Nicole Goppert. Tamaya Renee Gore. Leah Marie Alexandra Grabowski. Dasani Latresame Graham. Isabella Jolie Graham. Felicia Joy Green. Olivia Faith Green. William Gettings Green. Davion Renee Green. Jadesha Renee Nyla Green. Kayla Sierra Green. Shaheem Kassan Griffin. Madeline Joyce Grigg. Brittany Guerrero Escobar. Rhett Brooks Gunnels. Isabella Page Hathcock. Jacob Henry Hall. Marquez Legend Lawrence Hamilton. Trevor Lynn Hansen. Tyler Gavin Hansen. Jaden Michael Harlan. Elizabeth Liliana Margarita Harrow. Jorge Nathaniel Alfonso Harrow. Janasia Imani Harris. Zoe Grace Hartshorn. Tristan Donation Haygood. Bellamy Allura Jordan Hayes. Allison Renee Hazelton. Shane Vaughn Hazelton. Kayla Gudrun Hurd. Nada Iris Hernandez Avila. Jeremiah Quincy Hayward. Hunter Deemish Hickman. Damon Brian Hilburn. Noah Michael Hill. Kaylee Ray Hodnett. Blake Franklin Holliday. Jonah Michael Holtzlander. Braden Allen Hook. Austin James Hooper. Margaret Anderson Horn. Rayshawn Tyrell Kuilani Howard. Donka Monte Howell. Stefan Clifton Hudson. Marley Breer Hunter. Mia Ashley Queen Hunter. Mackenzie Jean Hutchison. Andrew Craig Inhabitant. Christian Donald Infinger. Kirsten Reese Inglesby. Neely Lorraine Jackson. Kendra Tremia Jefferson. Keegan Timothy Jenda. Chavias Jamal Jenkins III. Chavias Jamal Jenkins IV. Makai Nazir Jenkins. Michaela Tiona Jenkins. Tyrese LaRon Jenkins. Brooklyn Judy K. Jernigan. Tanner Lee Johnson. Tayaja Laze Johnson. Aaron Craig Jones Jr. Daniela Anisha Jones. Isaac Robert Jones. Jaron Malik Jones. Miranda Lee Jones. Victor Gerald Jones. Grace Ann Collada. Zeke Curtis Kawalmacher. Alan Douglas Kiefner. Savannah Lauren Kintner. Dylan Avery Kleinbach. Jason John Christopher Knight Jr. Joseph Michael Knight. Ethan Daniel Knox. Connor Charles Koshian. Jonathan Bradley Kramer. Julian Vincent Kraus. Alita Brianna Ladson. Sierra Bethany Lanigan. Juliet Lavette Lattimore. Caleb Warren Laughlin. Kylie Lynn Laughlin. Nathan Scott Lavender. Renaya Elizabeth Lawrence. Acacia Nicole Lawson. Michaela Latasha Levy. Dayron Julian Leach. Jaden Taylor Lease. Kylie Michelle Leonard. Hannah Leanne Lewis. Renaya Elaine Luann Lewis. Deshante Divine Remetrius Lincoln. Nakira Tashiana Lindsay. Chase Vincent Livingston. Matthew Nathan Lockhart. Khalik Kawan Love. Samantha Ray Lowry. Logan Joseph Lynch. Chloe Catherine Mail. Joseph Kyle Mann. Abigail Louise Manning. Mitchell Michael Martin. Mario Armanda Martinez Hernandez. Madison Paige Martin Sadler. Serenity Ariana Martin Sadler. Trinity Ariel Martin Sadler. Caden Elizabeth Mathern. Jeremy Eduardo Matty Leon. Joseph Nicholas McCoy. Cameron James McCrae. Emma Marilyn McCreary. Brian Daniel Michael McDonald. Christopher Jawan McKnight. Sanaya Tierra McNabb Williams. Damian Xavier Melton. Tequila Tamia Middleton. Lawrence Xavier Middleton. Cooper Ray Miles. Antonio Jamar Miller III. Benjamin Paul Miller. Daniel Cole Miller. David Alexander Miller. Gavin Wesley Mitchell. Jonathan Pena Morales. Kirsten Michelle Morales. Anthony Joseph Moringlane. Savannah Elizabeth Moulton. Lamar Emerson Moultrie. Coleman Michael Mount. Tucker Allen Mullinax. Karen Isabella Mummert. Arbrion Janijah Murphy. Jalen Xavier Richmond Murphy. Caleb Gregory Niederheiser. Amaya Danielle Nelson. Brianna Sarisa Nelson. Lowell Edward Nelson. Macy Marie Nelson. Michelle Nicole Nichols. Emily Marie Nichols. Ashton Michael Lee Norris. Ava Christine Norton. Seth Mitchell Novak. Kylie Eden O'Connell. Jake Ryan O'Donnell. Zachary Jason O'Donnell. Christian Walker Oliver. Genesis Miracle Ori. Paris Mackenzie Ormond. William Lloyd Osborne Jr. Emily Caroline Otto. Sandra Gail Overcash. Kevon Nicholas Palmer. Gavin Alexander Parrish. Malik Sherrod Pasley. Leonardo Omar Perez Camacho. Patreon Devel Roniel Perry Jr. Dalton Edward Phoebus. Kennedy Michael Pinkney. Mason Javon Pinkney. Micaiah Mikel Pinkney. Reginald Xavieron Pinkney. Oscar Danielle Ponce. Israel Benjamin Pope. Achille Kajir Nathaniel Petit. Logan Michael Preedy. Matthew Ned Pullman. Michael John Ranley. Avery Grace Reed. Demetrius Jordan Reed. Kaylee Ann Ray. William Tanner Richardson. Travis Lee Reichart. Dominic Cornelius Rigby. Jonathan Landon Robertson. Salas Darius Robinson. Braulio Steve Roca. Blance Isabella Rodriguez. Vladimir Rosas Villanueves. Emma Nicole Rubel. Joshua Stephen Rucker. Thomas Reby Rush. Emily Paige Russell. Skylin Jade Salazar. Corey Elizabeth Satarelli. Wade Stuckey Sams. Luis Alberto Sanchez Hernandez. Desiree Chanel Sanders. Alaza Marie Nicole Savella. Alora Quinn Saxon. Anaya Nashe Andrea Seabrook. Alexis Martinez Cerna. Charisma Kiana Monique Shannon. Elena Rose Ship. Faith LaShawn Shockley. Jamari Jared Short. Jalen Emily Schuler Page. Gabriel Christian Simmons. Ramaya Kiera Simmons. Gianni Dominic Sims. Davion Bobby Deshaun Singleton. Samaj Joseph Singleton. Andre Elroy Nathaniel Skinner Jr. Andrew Patrick Slavin. Sheldon Cavant Slocum. Aviana Tiesha Sloss. Reagan Mackenzie Slusher. Hakeem Kyrie Smalls. Jashawn Christopher Smalls. Quimiltrius Tashawn Smalls. Shade Antoinette Smalls. Alyssa Phyllis Smith. Coy William Smith. Lawrence Nathaniel Smith. Nevaeh Taisha Smith. Peyton Rose Smith. Brooklyn Akela Sinai Snipes. Lon Davis Sokolowski. Jack William Sotzing. Marquez Demetrius Allen Spells. Michael Allen Sparrow. Aubrey Allison Sprague. McKenna Elizabeth Stadge. Riley Alexis Sterrett. Madison Rita Stepney. Anson Elizabeth Stewart. Logan Caroline Stokes. Shemaya Rena Stokes. Talon Brody Stover. Jalen Lavon Strong. Reagan Elizabeth Sullivan. Artasia Brenya Swinton. Parker Lawrence Tallman. Kayla Marie Tassie Smith. Jacob Daniel Tatter. Andrew Harrison Taylor. Cordelia James Taylor. Fantasia Tichelle Shalia Taylor. Bethany Ann Tharp. Cadence Lane Thurick. Tinsley Nicole Thomason. Sebastian Francis Thomas Sarmiento. Emily Nolani Kuule Thompson. Emily Rianne Thompson. Jade Skylar Thompson. Justin Luke Thompson. Sarius Stiles Thompson. Olivia Ann Trombley. Owen Robert Trout. Christopher Alexander Tucker. Sean Edward Tumbleston II. Sarah Ann Turnbull. Caden Jace Vanderhoof. Samuel Wayne Vargas. Brock Benjamin Varner. Jackson David Varner. Oceana Gwendolyn Varnes. Sadie Renee Vasquez. Luis Noel Velasquez Perez. Cameron Anders Gronberg Vessel. Matthew Wyatt Waddell. Colin Steele Walker. Genesis Aaliyah Walker. Jaden Andrew Ward Stewart. Jada Nichelle Washington. Journey Monje Washington. Kayla Simone Washington. Maddox Hale Webb. Tyler Lee Weiss. Quamon Amante Weldon. Riley Aaron Wellington. Eric Clayton Ware Ballinger. Kara Cherie White. Andrew Paul Weidmuller. Jeremy Robert Wiggins. Kendall Rain Wiggins. Brooke Elizabeth Wilkinson. Harry Lee William III. Ashley Marie Williams. Jazia Janice Williams. Naima Nicole Williams. Tamia Alexandria Williams. Tavion Jamen Keontae Williams. Tiana Jones Williams. Ivan Jordan William Cham. Nasir Jamel Wise. Aiden Daniel Wisenbaker. Chase Robert Widner. Tristan K. Workman. Kevin Ronta Wright Jr. Talia Nevaeh Wright. Javen Abraham Winter. Dwayne Benjamin Wyrick Jr. Connor Allen Ye. Jadon Leonard Humans. Ethan Porter Young. Camille Olivia Yetzi. Justin Connor Zamora. Sophia Michelle Zarvatsky.
All right, almost there. All right, the flower you were presented as you left the stage serves as a universal symbol of communication. It has its own unique way of speaking without saying a word. It is able to convey emotions that sometimes we have difficulty expressing. Your flower has two purposes. First, we spend so much time doing the work of school that we simply forget to say, thank you, graduates, for all the success and good times that you have provided us. Second, use this flower to help express your gratitude and your emotions to your loved ones as you see them for the first time as graduates. Now, it's my duty as principal of Summerville High School, on behalf of the faculty and staff, to certify to Dr. Robbins, Superintendent of School, and to the Board of Trustees that these seniors have fulfilled all state and local requirements to earn their high school diploma. Dr. Robbins, it is my recommendation that all members of the class of 2023 be accepted as duly qualified.
As superintendent and on behalf of the Dorchester School District 2 Board of School Trustees and the state of South Carolina, I certify that all candidates for South Carolina's high school diploma have met all graduation requirements. I proudly accept the Summerville High School class of 2023 as graduates.
Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said, people may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel." Now, this quote came to mind when I was trying to think about the final words I wanted to leave with you all this morning as your student body president. Even though most of you may not remember this speech or may remember me as Haley rather than Hallie, that doesn't matter. I wanted to leave you all with one more task as you walk out of this Coliseum and into your futures. Live your life to the fullest and strive to make at least one person's day brighter each day. The class of 2023 is a special group of individuals that are hardworking and resilient. Considering that this past year was our first normal year of high school, we did not take one single day for granted. We came together as one and made it the most memorable senior year ever. We have already left our mark on Summerville High School, and now it is time for us to make our mark on this world. We have to remember each day to reach for the stars, follow your dreams, and never let someone underestimate you. We are strong, and we will always persevere. I can't wait to see all the amazing things we will do with our futures. But for now, it is with great pleasure that I ask the graduating class of 2023 to please rise. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. Now please remain standing for our alma mater.